Now, here's the thing about it, because this is the thing, and I love keep going into these with the comment section and all that. These are spoilers. So, like, one person, like, last week was saying, like, oh, by the way, like, you said it too quickly and all that, the 3, 2, 1 and all that, I didn't want to stay the spoilers and all that, and you actually, I got a spot on that, thanks a lot, like, that you dick. Well, I don't think he said the dick part, but it's like, I'm like, spoilers? Title? Me kind of saying it at the start of every week. So I feel like we're gonna have to do this. No piss take on you at all, mate, but it's like you kind of done yourself a little bit silly on that, thinking like, hey, you know, it's a spoiler video, maybe you should just, you know, just look at the title, maybe. But it's like, hey, there you go, I can't blame you and all that. So do that. We are gonna do the spoilers on the, or after 3, I'm gonna say go, and there you go. We're all back into spoiler territory, and we're gonna talk about the panels that are coming out and some real interesting shit that's coming out in 481 and some other stuff and all that. But 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, are they gone? Okay, they have to be gone already or not. Like, you know, they gotta be tippy-toed, el fuck off though. Like, they have to be disappeared right now. I want them disappearing, invisibility style like that. I want some fucking Harry Potter, like, invisible cloak kind of stuff on there, like, dashing and all that. You're still here? Let's talk about them spoilers. And the first thing we got to bring up, because it's tradition now, I feel like now, coming into that, we've always got to talk about the actual fucking front colours, and oh my god, we have to get to Mira. We'll get to Mira. We'll save Mira. Oh, trust me. We do get to see the other siblings and all that stuff. You see, like you get to see Lisa with the booty game. I've got to say, whoo, the booty butt cheeks on that. Like, I'm like, alright, the take over the siblings, that's the one to specialise. And then there's fucking Elfman climbing up the giant mountain, and he's like, yo, I'm perving my sisters. What the fuck is wrong with me? I got Evergreen back home. He's like, and I'm staring at these like sisters. And then there's a little duck, which I think is a fucking reference to Jojo or something like that, because it's like, okay, why does it exactly have the same colour and same fucking pompadour as Josuke from part 4? So I would like to say that's a nod to the anime. I would like to say that. I know that is reaching to it, but it's like, maybe it's just here, it's like, fuck it, I'll put it in there, just saying, I love Jojo. Like, maybe that might be the little thing on there, which is cool, because, you know, it's a big fucking influential like, series like that, and a lot of people's favourite parts, including my own, Mira Jane. Oh my word. Oh, like, Mira, you made my heart skip a beat and all that, I ain't gonna lie. This is from a Juvia fan. This is from, like, Juvia near day 1, but that's the thing though. Juvia wasn't in since the first, like, episodes of the anime. It took her a little while to get into that. And before, like, I was converted into the Judaism, like the Church of Judy, like that. I'm never saying that again, alright? But it's like, when I saw Mira Jane, she was adorable, she was cute, and all that, and she's been getting hotter and hotter, and I've been I still think Mira Jane, the one thing that always does it with me and Mira Jane is that I don't like that little fucking bit here. I don't like, she ties it up, she does this shit to it, and it's like a little fucking I'm crazy, I know I'm crazy, but it's like, ugh, it does my head in. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know. And why am I arguing this when there's actual spoilers? But you keep saying beautiful girl, because you are babe. You are an absolute babe. You are on second runner. You may have that silver, but trust me, girl, it's getting difficult now. You might be getting gold, but it's like, Julia, you're going to have to step your game up. That last cover was adorable, but, you know, you got competition. That's all I'm saying there. Now, let's get into the actual spoilers itself, and one that actually a lot of people missed out and it was kind of sent last minute was one that seems to be more at the start of the chapter with Ninehat using his ability, his like Historia, which we do get to see like with like all this like bringing out the memories of like obviously showing that we do get to see Urza getting absolutely wrecked by Hades. Now, this isn't actually Hades coming back or anything. We already know Hades already done for, and it seems like Hero like kind of really likes to show off Hades because yeah, he was a pretty strong motherfucker, and it's like, what does one thing that she remember as a strong opponent? Well, considering that it took Natsu, Lucy, Wendy, Gray, like all of them, that's like it took all the main fairy tale members, like the OG members and all that, not counting Ingargiel into that stuff. It took them to take him down. So yeah, that's definitely something to remind. I don't think that's going to be on the same power level as like Hades maybe. I doubt that. But it's like, definitely what it's like Historia is able to do with that ability is that he's able to manipulate their past, they're like able to use like the history that they had. And the other panel and all that, like apart from that, those ones that we got, was just one panel after that, which is Urza screaming over to like Kagura and Jalal, and she's all beaten up by the way, so I'm guessing that's like this page happened and then she saw this shit, and it's Jalal on the fucking floor being resuscitated, them lips locking between Kagura and Now there's a few things that we can say about this panel, like, which the first joke thing is like Urza screaming like, yo, you're kissing my boyfriend, back the fuck off, bitch. Like, I don't think it's that one though, but it's like, I got a good chuckle of like a few people saying that, and even though I thought, you know what, that was kind of my first impression. I was like, yo, you're like, Jalal, he's mine, you fuck off. That's what Urza's saying on there. Now, a lot of things go to that. It's like, okay, like the first thing we got to get into it is like what exactly did cause Jalal. Okay, maybe he saw a bit of that like Urza booty cheeks, and then maybe that kind of got him a little bit nosebleeding and he passed out. No, enough of the jokes on this shit, but it's like, I'm guessing what happened is like either he had to relive some of the traumatic events that had to happen, like throughout his past, like the amount of people that he's murdered, maybe Simon, maybe all that stuff, which would be a bit weird if it was Simon exactly, because he just saw Simon and he was like, no, that's a fake. But maybe that just like, it fucks with your head a lot, maybe. Like, maybe it has a visual part to it, and then also as well it has a mind part to it, because you could get that stuff with Urza, get the whole Kyoka stuff from the Tyra stuff, because that did mess her up a bit. Like, so I'm kind of curious about that. And then Kagura as well, like, this is the thing, like, coming into the other part, is that Kagura's getting him, like, resuscitation, you know, getting some, like, you know, that's kind of interesting to show, like she's grown as, like, a character a bit, where she's just, like, she was all about revenge. She was like, ooh, I hate fucking Jalal, ooh, like that, and now she, like, the guy that she's actually trying to save is, like, because, like, I think she realized throughout that, and also, you know, it was kind of touched on upon for a little bit, it's like, but she probably realized it wasn't really all of his fault that he killed Jalal. He was possessed. He was on that Zereth curse shit. So that's one thing like to kind of take out of that. But it's like, this is the thing with it, like coming into the 9 heart. I'm still a little bit mixed on 9 heart. I'm not too sure on it because it's the same thing I'm going to say, and it kind of cemented with his powers from what it's looked like, unless he transforms into him, which I doubt would be the case. But it's like, if that's the case though with his powers, like let's say like that he just summons them out like that, kind of like as minions to do his bidding, then that I feel that kind of cements that this guy doesn't do it like on his own. He can't really take a punch, he can't take anything. So I feel like, honestly, one good fucking whack from Urza and Kagura combining their techniques or something like that, and honestly, that's the way I could see it, or all 3 of them fucking tag teaming it. I don't see this as a long Spriggan fight. Like, Jacob's fight was pretty short like that, and it had some real smart shit, and it gave some Lucy some time. I hope this kind of does the same thing, as it's going to be a short fight as well, like kind of under a month stuff, so I'm kind of curious to see where it's going. And even if he does and all that, like, if this is him embodying it, then, you know, it's like, well, we've overcome this person because we're a fairy tale, we've overcome this person because we're a fairy tale, like, you know, kind of going into that situation. So, like, I'm kind of curious, though, like, what exactly they're going to do with this, and it's like, honestly, like, kind of bringing out, you know, like, Hades, good fucking move, like, he's a powerful guy, and also as well that are, like, other part of, like, resuscitating. I feel like that's definitely growth for Kagura. That's something for her. I want to know what Jalal, like, did Jalal just, like, have a nervous breakdown and it caused his body to shut down and just have a heart attack after every bad thing he's done in his life, like that. Maybe the Historia can fuck with you, or maybe it's just that his history is just really messed up about all the people's lives he's ruined, killed, and probably done worse, I'd imagine. But it's like, I've got to say, my favourite panel out of all of it so far, you know, it's got to be that Mirror Jade. Oh God, I feel bad. I feel bad not being on the Mirror Jade bandwagon. All right, she's adorable. She's hot. Her best picture ever is like one of those filler endings that they had for like when the filler came out, and she was on the bike with the leather. Ooga booga, like that stuff just races me like that. Just thinking about that, but it's like, overall, I am excited for this chapter coming out for A1. Let me know what you think that's going to be happening. Do you think 9 heart is causing all of this and all that? Do you think he's honestly that all strong? And honestly, I mean, Juvia, you always be #1 girl, but like I just want to at least say you got competition. You got at least competition, and hey, I know I don't talk a little bit about Lizana and all that, but it's like them booty cheeks. And what do you think about that like whole pompadour like thing? Do you think that's a little reference to Jojo? Do you think that's a little reference to all that? Although they probably won't be able to do that because I'm calling down shit, but it's like I feel like that's his own way of saying, hey, Barthel's fucking awesome. That's my own thing though. It could be, it's reaching, I know, but like that's the most part I'm reaching probably in the spoilers. But that's all from me. So if you love Fairy Tail as obviously as much as I do, hit that like, hit the subscribe, you get all that good shit because we're staying around with these and all that since you guys seem to enjoy them. So that's all from me. So I'll be Savagezweipanda. I'm looking at Mirror Jane too much, so I really need to stop this video right now. So I'll catch you guys next time.